Round one to the Hot Crazy Chick is a good 2.5 Men episode, but I don't really wish it was a two-parter. This is the 15th episode of the first season, it's directed by Andrew W. Weyman, and this is about a character called Frankie, played by Jenna Elfman. And there will be spoilers from this point on as I discuss various things in this episode. So it starts off with Charlie collecting Alan from the dentist. Alan can't speak properly and he's in a lot of pain. And then the next thing they know, there's a woman smashing up a car, and this is, of course, Frankie. And I can't remember exactly how I felt when I first saw this episode, but I think my assumption would have been that she was smashing up the car of an ex-boyfriend or a partner who cheated on her. But it's actually the car belonging to her psychiatrist. And once they've gathered all of this information about Frankie, Charlie invites her back to his house. And the episode is basically about her revealing nothing about herself while Charlie tries to sleep with her, but that's not going to happen. And Alan is actually the more favourable brother because he's a chiropractor. And in an unusual turn for an episode of 2.5 Men, there is a lot of praise for chiropractors, and Frankie apparently gets a chiropractic adjustment every week, and she really worships that part of Alan. Nothing else about Alan, but certainly that part. And we don't really learn a lot about her. She's very mysterious. She doesn't really give anything away, and she's an interesting enough character. But to be honest, one episode of Frankie is enough. And it's been a while since I've seen the next episode, so I don't fully remember everything that's in it. But I'm not enthusiastic about it. I feel like one episode is enough based on what I remember from the next episode. Maybe when I rewatch the next episode, I will change my opinion, and if that's the case, I will absolutely mention that. But for now, I feel like I'm not that excited about it. This episode was good, it was quite funny, but not funny enough that I want the story to continue. To be honest, the thing that I found the most hilarious, and actually it did make me laugh out loud, is when Jake and Rose were playing. Genuinely amused when Jake and Rose were playing Mummy on a Chair. I don't know why. I think it's just the image of Jake wrapped up and then bouncing through the house. It was adorable. It was funny. It was a bit bizarre, and that for me was the highlight of the episode. But the rest of the episode is fine. Frankie is an interesting enough character, but not necessarily for a two-parter. So we'll see. And honestly, I feel like this episode could have ended when they dropped her off, well, when they drove her to this house and they started to think that actually she might have been burgling the house. And I feel like they could have just ran with that and thought, yes, okay, she's a mysterious character. We've got some comedy out her. Charlie and Alan can drive away because they see her breaking into somebody's house. That would have made me happier for the ending. But again, we'll see. Maybe the next episode is better than I remember it and we get more out of the character. But based on the preview, because interestingly, on Amazon Prime at least, we get a preview of the next episode and it doesn't look that great. But we'll see. Time will tell. I will go in with an open mind. But for now, this is an okay episode, but not one that I think should be a two-parter for now.